Hi Shamala, welcome to our kitchen here.
Yeah.
And today we are going to make Gothsu, I believe.
Gothsu, yeah.
And
Gothsu.
what does it go along with?
It goes along the best with Pongal.
Okay.
Pongal. So we'll see the ingredients first.
Okay, sure.
So the main ingredient will be the vegetable. Here today we are adding eggplant. I chopped up one big eggplant.
Okay.
And diced into small pieces. I think it would be equivalent to about 10 or 12 small ones that we get in Indian store, right?
Okay.
And I added half a bell pepper for extra flavor.
Okay.
And so here, the tamarind is another key ingredient. I have fresh tamarind. Here I don't like to use paste. So this is the size of a small orange. What I've done is I put it in hot water, or the best thing is I put it in microwave for a minute with water, and then I squeeze out all the water, and I got about 3 cups of tamarind water. And so here there are these ingredients.
Okay.
This is chana dal, about 3 tablespoons, and 3 tablespoons dhania, and coriander seeds, and I added 5 green red chilies, big ones. And here what I've done first is I've roasted these ingredients, all the spices that I showed you, the chana dal and the coriander seeds and the red chilies, and I added about 3 tablespoons of coconut, I roasted them in very little oil. Okay, I'm going to powder it, and I'll show you when to add that. But for the seasoning, I have mustard seeds, and urad dal, and hing or asafoetida, and we're going to add red chilies, and I have curry leaves, and turmeric powder, and then salt, and coriander, cilantro, and I'm going to thank you for reminding me. This is a little brown sugar because the eggplant will give it a little bit of a bitter taste. So to balance that, we add a little bit of brown sugar, and we have cooking oil. Okay, that's it, and now we can see the procedure. Okay, so today we are using a 2.5 quart Dutch oven. I'm going to make 2.5 quarts of Gothsu. What I have done is already I have added oil and 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds and 1 teaspoon of urad dal and red chili. So first let's roast this. And we're going to wait for the urad dal to become slightly brown, but yeah, it's already there. And I'm going to add curry leaves. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of hing. And then I'm going to add the vegetables. And we need to just fry it for a minute, quick fry. Let's fry it. And so I'm going to give you a couple of tips on various variations of making Gothsu. So we can use different vegetables, right? So Sheila, have you used any other vegetable?
Yes, I've made with banana squash.
Banana squash, okay. That's pumpkin, okay.
And I make sometimes combinations of different vegetables. And I normally, while making this, I add a small potato.
Oh, okay.
Because that, when you mash it a little, it comes together.
Oh,
it has a body.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's just, otherwise you have to put some rice flour to thicken it.
Yeah. And I have used onion and okra.
Yes, I do that.
Onion and okra.
Oh, that is good.
Gothsu.
Yeah.
And actually there are 2 variations. The one we're going to show you today is you roast the spices and powder it and add it. But you can also make without the
sambar powder you can do.
Now I don't even use sambar powder. We use a little more green chilies and red chilies.
Right.
And then just the tamarind water. And I don't.
It's lighter.
It's lighter. Everything else is the same. You use the same spices. But except that just the spiciness comes from the green chili and the red chili. So here, because I'm making large quantity, I thought it would be better if you roast the spices and add a little more flavor to it. So yeah, I think this is almost ready. What don't you think so? Yeah. I think kind of fried. And I'm going to go ahead and add the tamarind water. For all other food like rasam or sambar, I don't mind using the ready-made coconut paste.
Yeah.
But when I'm making some dishes like this,
right.
I like this using the fresh tamarind. It tastes better and the color. So and then we're going to add turmeric and a salt. 1 second, I have to get the spoon.
Okay.
So I'm
going to need quite a bit of salt because of the tamarind there.
Yeah, I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of salt. So what we're going to do is let the vegetable cook in the tamarind water. And we'll come back. In the meantime, I'm going to powder all the roasted spices.
Right.
And then I think this should take about 15-20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So then we can add more water if you think we need it, depending on the consistency. So let's check this.
Okay.
The vegetable and the tamarind.
Very good.
I filled to the brim the water after we added the tamarind water.
Yeah.
And it's boiled down to about 3/4.
Right.
And you can see the vegetables
cooked well.
And it's thick. So I'm going to now, and I powdered the roasted spices.
Right.
So it's nice powdery. And I'm going to add some water. I added about 1/2 cup.
Right.
And then I'm going to mix it. This will also make it thick. Then we can add water according to the consistency that we need. It's already thick.
Yeah.
Make it little thick. So I'm going to add another 3/4 cup of water. So you don't want it too thick because it's not sambar.
Right. Yeah.
And so okay, I'm going to add the brown sugar. About 1.5 spoons.
Right.
We'll garnish it with coriander.
So you just give one boil and that's it.
Yeah, just one boil we need. I think. Let's see how thick it gets once it boils. So let's come back and check in a few minutes. It's boiling now. Yes, boiling.
And good and thick.
Good and thick and not too thick. I like it. I like the consistency.
Right, and it's smelling good.
Yeah, I think we can go ahead and turn the stove off.
Okay.
So, this is nice. Can you smell it?
Yeah.
Okay, and here it is. I'm going to. So enjoy it with pongal. I guess you can have this with idlis also.
Right? Definitely. Idli. Yes.
Idli or dosa also tastes good with that.
Oh yeah.
So
anything spicy and liquid is better.